morning. Hope you're doing pretty well. Right now the moon is at 85.3% illumination in the sign of Leo. It is transitory, right? So yeah, and right now we're headed, or Mercury's about to go direct in like 2 days, after having been in retrograde for a minute now. And I think it's kind of perfect timing that on the 1st, Mercury's going direct, right? We're going to be able to think clearly, organize our lives a little bit better, kind of close the door on the past. Hopefully we'll have found some resolution to past connections, karmic conditions, it's all about resolution, it's all about resolving what needed resolved, right? And it's very subjective. It's different for everybody. Take it as it resonates, So let's see who you are. We have third eye, manifestation, meditation, visions. I feel like you're really diving deep. If you look at the imagery here, you're really diving deep into the unseen, right? Or with your physical eyes, it's unseen, I guess. Then we have Vesica Pisces. And this is about divine feminine, birthing, and fertility. You could be tapping in, the divine feminine is that energy of creativity, bringing things to fruition. Could be, having a baby. You'll look at the imagery here, right? 2 galaxies colliding, the feminine, the masculine. This could also be like connecting to the feminine energy within yourself, whether you're male, female, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's the creative force inside of you, right? It is the artistic side of you. It is the side of you that wants to express itself, right? So let's see. You could also be, if you are masculine, you could be manifesting a feminine energy into your life as well. So take it as it resonates. Five of Wands, the first energy coming out is this energy of conflictedness or competition. So I'm going to clarify that. It's like feeling conflicted. Somebody could be trying to even start drama with you. That could be it. Let's clarify. What exactly does that mean? I'm seeing the Princess of Discs. Right? You're just trying to focus on, getting ahead in life, doing the right things, that kind of thing, maturing, evolving. That's really your main focus at this time. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, there is somebody here that you struggle to communicate with, or somebody that you feel like you're unable to communicate with, and it's kind of giving you this conflictedness. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing a lack of being satisfied, right? It's like this energy that a feeling unfulfilled, right? A feeling like emotional abundance is eluding you. Perhaps that's why you're manifesting it, right? So why? Right? Why are you feeling like this? Not the right question. What is your advice from Spirit in regards to how you're feeling? How about that? Four of Wands is in reverse. Your advice here could be to move or to separate if you are in a committed whatever. That's your advice, right? Because there's like a lack of satisfaction or a failure to communicate, or just there's something about your situation that is not fulfilling, right? And you're being asked to move in a new direction. You're being asked to walk away from the life that you have settled for into the life that you strive for, you know? Perhaps you feel that your personal truth would disturb, like, the copacetic nature of what you're in, or, you know, who this is. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm definitely seeing you could be connecting with, coworkers at this time, right? Like feeling like a better sense of camaraderie there rather than at home with the Four of Wands in reverse. With the Hierophant in reverse, this also tells me that perhaps there's just a feeling of being stagnant, or perhaps you're not, like, you don't do a whole lot of like spiritual practices or something of that nature. You're new to it, right? You could be new to spiritual practices, but it feels like there's an inability to like level up at where you're at. It's like it feels complacent. Seeing Princess of Wands, I feel like you are still spiritually growing, right? I do feel that something is going to enter your life that will inspire you, right? Something that will get those passionate juices flowing again, right? Something that helps pull you out of this feeling of complacency. I do feel that, like, whatever it is that it's like somewhere, like, somebody specifically, um, it's gonna kind of come in and you're gonna feel like you're free to communicate, right? Like, you're free to speak your mind, you're free to be honest, you're free to be open. And I feel that that energy is very inspiring for you. Because I feel like you keep a lot to yourself with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Almost like you're trying to keep it copacetic, right? You're trying to keep it baseline, whatever, but copacetic is not necessarily happy, right? And rather than fighting with whomever by not speaking your mind, you're fighting with yourself. And so ultimately, I feel that somebody is going to come into your life that really opens you up to better opportunities. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles showing up, there will be, like, options, opportunities opening up for you, right? I'm seeing a harvest here. I'm seeing, things kind of coming full circle for you, because it's like you have been sowing good seeds, you've been working, you've been striving to do your absolute best, and I feel like that is what you're going to be rewarded for. With the Fool in reverse, Uranus energy, I feel that you're being called to not do anything impulsive, right? You're being called to not, like, to really think things through and do things with integrity, right? With that Princess of Wands, it's do things with integrity, out of the honesty of yourself, right? Sometimes it's hard, right? But it is the better option. We have the Universe in reverse. There is a cycle that you're struggling to close out, or you perhaps don't even know a way to close it out, right? It goes back to that trapped feeling. With the Nine of Wands, the strength, it's like it's going to require strength, courage, and bravery. You have been wounded in the past, and I feel like you're trying to cause as little damage as possible moving forward, right? You're just trying to, like, but there's still wounds, right? There's something that you need to heal from, right? Something that you struggle to heal from, something that you don't speak about. That Ace of Swords in reverse, something you don't communicate about. There's something that needs healing in that. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I think that you're fearing what could be lost if you did, right? If you actually allowed yourself the space to work through this and to be honest with yourself and others about what's going on the inside, right? I feel like you're concerned about the losses there. Is it that much of a loss? If you're already feeling this way, I think that's something that you should really ask yourself. And I just don't feel that there's anything in your life that you can let go of, that you couldn't attain better or more in the future, From my own experience, I feel that, like, you could let go of all your worldly possessions. You can quit your job, move, like all start completely over from scratch, and you will still be able to obtain a comfortable life later. Like it might take effort, it might be a minute, right? But like, I fully believe in the capability of moving forward and pushing forward and, doing well. It's all about your mindset. Prince of Cups in reverse, I feel like if you are in a connection, it feels like you don't feel super loved, right? You don't feel that it's a connection of love. It feels almost like a connection of convenience, right? With the Prince of Cups in reverse, it's like you receive more criticism or more, it's almost like somebody is more focused on like creating the perfect image of life with you rather than giving you that feeling of love and comfort and support. It's almost like there's so much talking and so little communication, if that makes sense. Like so little of the real internal shit being communicated. And it just feels like somebody's heart is not in it. It just feels like it's a convenience thing. And it could be work too. Could be work. It feels like home with that Four of Wands in reverse. Alright, what else does Spirit want you to hear? Alright, Thoth has spoken. It is Kali's turn. So, let's see what Kali has to say. Reading reminds me a lot of that song Bound to the Floor by the Local H, I think it is. Bound to the Floor. Copacetic and you learn to forget it, it's so pathetic. It's like, I don't know, you should look up that song, Bound to the Floor. I think it's the Local H that sings it. But that's what this feels like. It's like just keeping it complacent, keeping it like surface level, like wanting to have the image of having something, but not having the feeling and the depth of having something, if that makes sense. Yuga Shakti. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and new dawn shall arise. Moksha of Kali. Relief shall come swiftly. Soon you will see things differently. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward. You will overcome all opposition, be released into improved circumstances, and be supported to bring your sacred path to fruition. Guna Tantrika. It takes courage of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhuman expectation. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you are at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. And that is what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.